from that. We got him on this one. Yeah. Let's go. I'm from that inner city where the cops lurking and bangers right around town and Chevy Suburbans.
Okay, why'd you title the new series Pitchin Quarters?
Well, literally, it's a hood game, man, from my area. Really, it's a West Side game. You literally just take a coin, primarily a quarter. You stand up to the crack of the line, right on the sidewalk. Whoever pitches the quarter closest to the line or in front of the line, whatever it may be, however they play it, wins the money, man. I've seen guys, lose their damn mortgage off this, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a concept that I always had. And Nightwalker was definitely the best person to bring it out of me, man. You know what I mean? I heard a couple of the records, fooling around with them. I had the concept just hit me instantly.
Now, the artwork is so dope. Obviously, I know why you came up with the artwork, but for people that don't know, explain the cover of the album.
Yeah, so if you know Michael Jordan, if you're from anywhere of that era, I'm from Chicago. We all from Chicago here, so you know Michael Jordan is a staple here. Basically, Michael Jordan was a huge gambler, and a lot of people didn't know it at the time, but he was just addicted to gambling, man. So in the Last Dance documentary, he pitched quarters against his security guard. So I thought it'd be a clever way to, again, like I said, I've seen people play this game since I was a youngin', man, and it's just literally just a hustle. So coming up with that, and Nightwalker just not only destroying the raps but the beats. I came up with that concept. We ran with it, bro. So it's a beautiful thing here in Chicago, man. The hustling spirit, bro.
Shout out to Craig Dyer for doing that artwork for us.
Yeah, Craig
from Chicago.
Yeah, that dude is incredible, man. So he's doing all 4 parts of the series because it's 4 parts, basically 4 EPs for the whole Pitchin Quarters series. So
okay. Night, the drums on the song Hard Times are just bananas, man. How did that song come together?
Let the needle hit the record, now let's get it cracking. Vinyl heads, DJs, B-boys in the back scratching. Real rap, I ain't never spitting over vocals. Cassette tapes, t-shirts, send me them postal codes. Overload, them city streets with that raw shit. I smoke the whole track, hidden like a bong rip. Cypher in the park, boom bap, dubbing over tapes. Chicken wing with the rice, rapping till it's real late. Ain't gotta wait, write it, record it, then put it out. Now I'm torn city to city, ludicrous word of mouth. You see results when you're steady working. The crowd moving, the bass hitting, the drums grooving. We never losing, it's forward motion, we keep it pace. It's third base, Ricky Henderson pimping. I'ma make it home. See, can only be myself, never no damn clone. And every record we make, see, we got it.
Went from bad times to good times. Went from worse times to better times. I ain't stressing, never mind. Bad times to good times. Went from worse times to better times. I ain't stressing, never mind.
Nightwalker.
I mean, I just sit home and make beats like all day. Like that's all I do, man. And usually, like, I think, you know what? Is that the one? There was one. I think that's the one where like AM will come over once in a while, and be like, "Yo, I'm coming over, and we're gonna like make an album today. Like we're gonna like pick out beats for an album. Like we're gonna talk about making a record, right?" And we do that like every, I don't know, once a month or something. And I think that one, when you came over, right? Wasn't that the one that I was like, hold on 1 second. Like I might have been talking. He came to my door. I'm like, oh, just shut up for a second. Hold on a second. Like I think that record was playing. Like I was in the middle of listening to a jazz record, and that one happened to be like, I'm like, yo, hold up 1 second, bro. Hold on. Let me sample this shit real quick. I think that's how that one happened, right? Like,
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, me and him actually.
I was just like, I don't even remember what record it was. I just had like a stack of jazz records, and I was just listening to records. And that one was just on, like while I was waiting for him to come over. I'm like, let me see if I can make one more beat real quick. And then as he came over, that was playing. And then I think I just took I took a break that I had just that I was playing around with, and then I like stacked it with some other drums, and flipped it around a little bit. It's a pretty famous break that I use. I'm not gonna say what it is, but when we was in there with PNS, he was like, is that blah 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 break? I'll use that on this song. I'm like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? If you're a producer, you know that break. Right. You got to layer it in, flip it a little bit, EQ it a little different. But yeah, that record that happened like AM was walking in my crib while I was like, while I had first heard that record before I even flipped it.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is super cool. That's a crazy story. Was it always your intention to rhyme on this project?
Nightwalker.
I don't know. I'm always like the least amount of work that I can do, I'm down with it. But I'm like, if I could just make the beats and you got to do the rest, that's great. But I'm also down to work, obviously, But I think AM was like, yo, like you got to rap on this whole album, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah,
like it wasn't my intention to do it, like I'm cool with just making beats and like working on my own shit on my own and never putting it out. but yeah, I don't know. I think it worked out. It worked out pretty good. It wasn't like something that I had planned on. AM does all the planning and shit. I'm usually like the down for whatever motherfucker. What do you want to do? You want me to rap? All right, fuck it. Let's pick good beats then.
Wow. Okay. AM, I love that you always represent from the West Side, being a West Sider myself. I feel like the West Side is never mentioned. Do you feel the same way? And if so, why do you think it doesn't get mentioned as much as the South Side?
I say like right now what's happening in the whole underground rap music or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, South Side was the first thing spoken about. I think that's just because of the drill music that is out there and so heavily influenced. You ask me, there's more lyrical MCs on the West Side, if you ask me. And I've seen it, I've witnessed it. A lot of those guys that are on the South Side, some of those dudes are from the West Side. You know what I mean? They just heavily repping what's popping now. You know what I mean? So I think it's yes and no. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm always going to represent like where I'm from. And I'm going to do that shit first. You know what I mean? If I were ever to go somewhere else, it wouldn't even be talked about. It'd be some Chicago shit always almost. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a part of who I am, you know what I mean, and how I grew up.
I just realized, are there any West Side drill rappers? As you said that,
I mean, I'm sure there are. If they are, they're not good. You know what I mean? Like they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what? I couldn't name one from the South Side, from the West Side, from any side.
See, and
I just don't listen to it. I don't know it.
And this is what I was going to, just add right on to that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I don't know. I'm like very unknown. Like, commercial music is very unknown to me. I'm very good with underground artists, and then they come up. Like I was around Schoolboy Q. I was around Kendrick Lamar. I was around Wiz Khalifa. I was around Dom Kennedy. I was around a lot of guys that before they popped or, became mainstream, I was around them. And that was because my buddy was doing photography. And I was just a guy kind of around smoking weed, getting high, just kind of following him, mimicking what he was doing. you know, and that's my boy Quavo Shots. But I never, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've always did my own thing, man. I never like people be like, "Oh, you heard the new Drake song?" I ain't heard a Drake song since he did Hotline Bling or whatever the hell that is, bro. Like I don't listen.
I don't think I've ever heard a Drake song.
Like,
unless somebody tried to force me to listen to it. And then I was just like, I didn't even try to fucking, or it might have been on in the background and I didn't know what it was or care. You know what I'm saying?
I was at the bar.
I never listened to a Drake song, and I never will.
I was at the bar with my sister and a couple of her friends and my girlfriend like months back, and a song came out. I was like, "Who in the hell is this?" They was like, "That's Drake." What do you mean? I'm like, "Oh shit, okay. I don't give a shit."
Well, I have to ask, Nightwalker, you said you will never listen to a Drake song?
I mean, I'll never purposely listen to one. If somebody like locks me up or some shit, like
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro.
I can't imagine. I mean, there was one time where I was on a fucking road trip to New York, and this fucking dude kept on fucking playing that shit, and I was like literally gonna kill the dude. Like I was like all he was playing was that shit just to piss me off, and I was like, yo, I'm not. You're not getting me to listen to this shit, bro. I'm just gonna fucking throw you out the window of this fucking car, bro. That's about that. I don't know. It's not my thing, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's not. Has nothing to do with me. You know, he might be dope. I don't know. But it's not for me to. It's not in my world, bro. You know, I live under a rock.
What do you listen to? What is in your world?
I listen to I don't know if you can see behind me. There's piles of fucking jazz records and weird shit. I don't know. I watch fucking weird movies to sample, and I just watch like 60 sci-fi movies, and fucking horror from the 70s and shit. Like,
but
I don't know. I don't know what's on Netflix and shit. Like, I don't follow that shit.
So it's all strictly work for you. It's not enjoyment.
No, I fucking love that shit.
Okay.
That's why it's dope. Like, I get to sit here and like, yo, I'm gonna watch this dope ass shit, and like, I'm gonna also steal some shit from it and make money, and make some dope shit out of it. But it's like, I don't know. If I'm listening to music, bro, I'm listening to like music that I was listening to in the fucking 80s and 90s. Like, I'm listening to Biohazard and Metallica or some shit, like, or like, I don't know, Gangstar or some shit. Like, I'm just not listening to fucking. I haven't listened to the radio since like I was making tapes off of it in like the Bronx in the fucking early 90s and shit. You know, like I'm just
even me, man. Care. Like even me, I'll be real, man. Like unless it's some underground, some super hip hop Chicago stuff from like the 90s or 2000s. Like, you know what I'm listening to right now?
Or I am listening to like reggae and jazz and shit too, bro.
Reggae and lo-fi beats, like lo-fi beats. That's what
lo-fi,
I listen to.
Bro. Lo-fi.
Yeah, lo-fi. Like all day though, bro. Like all day. And then like you'll catch me putting on Gangstar. You'll catch me like I listen to like 3 artists that are like hot like now. I know of people, but like I only kind of like really listen to like a select few, man. I'm really just focused on the craft and kind of just pointing it onto myself. Because once I start listening to somebody else, and you catch yourself hearing yourself sounding like them or
right
tripping out. Like
I check out the people that are like us, you know.
Right. Like right now,
I know what other people are doing, but I try not to. Like I don't know. I don't really care. It's just I don't care about it. It doesn't like cross my mind to like let me listen to the new blah blah. Like I don't give a fuck.
We was talking about Bodie James the other day. Incredible artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. Like he drops music just like we do all the time. Like I don't have time to listen to every single thing, bro. Like I'm trying to promote my shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you think about it like that, like I only am listening to like Nightwalker's beats on like Instagram and like other producers' beats other producers' beats that I want to rap on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'll like listen to my music, or I'll listen to some lo-fi or lo-fi shit.
Lo-fi,
And
bro,
then
lo-fi.
I'm intrigued by the lo-fi. Why are you listening to lo-fi beats?
I think it's just because, again, it's something that's super common, super cooled out for me. Like I
I
just
make a
love,
lot of those. Like I make a lot of those because it calms me down and shit too. Like
I
making them.
love it, bro. Like I love it, bro. Like, and it just puts me in a different space because once especially when I'm actually getting ready to rap, that's all I'm listening to. Because at the end of the day, like it puts me in a space where now we putting on these hard, grimy beats, and I get to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I get to be myself. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's the best part about it. You know what I mean? Like I have inspirations from millions of artists. You know what I'm saying? Big L is one of my hugest. I listen to him constantly on my playlist. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes down to
Who'd
me
you
being
say?
Big L, love him, bro. Love him. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes down to me, like putting stuff on, it's the lofi, it's the jazz. You know, I listen
Lo-fi,
to
lo-fi.
I know, I'm just saying, I'm messing with y'all now, man.
It's Lofi.
I've been listening to Kenny G like a motherfucker, bro. Like
Wow.
crazy, bro.
I'll put you on some better jazz than that, bro.
Nah, bro.
I got a better white boy, bro. I got a better white
Hey,
boy.
I've been listening to
Hold
him.
up, hold up, hold up. I bet you I got him right here. Hold up.
Now he gonna start pulling out records. Watch, he gonna
That-
start. This man is a genius, bro. For real, bro.
Nah, I'm telling you, son.
That's incredible.
Look, I got like 10 of his fucking records right here. Look. This is my dude right here. If anybody's watching this, I already flipped all these, so suck my dick. But this dude right here, bro. John Clemmer. Look, I got doubles of all his shit, son. Right. Look. Boom. Doubles.
Oh
You know
man,
Look.
that's how you know it's special when this fool got doubles. That's how you know it's special when this fool got.
Dude, bro, like, but that's what I be on, son. Like that Kenny G is like what my mom listens to and shit. Like this is
Come on,
the
man.
real son.
Come on, man. I mean, I'm gonna as soon as we get off here, now I'm gonna go check that shit out. Though, real talk. Real talk.
I'm gonna send you new shit, bro. Watch, you're gonna see.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, yo, can you flip this shit real quick, bro?
John Clemmer. I might have to
John
do some
Clemmer.
homework. Okay.
Hey, this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man.
Nah, the thing about this is why I love like doing music with Nightwalker, and this guy's my friend. Like, this dude is my friend. Like I like he said, I come to his house. We might be doing some music one day, and then we'll just literally hang out and start watching, you know what I mean, Seinfeld or some shit. Like we won't even rap. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go to his house 2 days later, and we'll rap 4 songs in one day. You know, so it's like for me, it's like this dude, he's super intelligent, super knowledgeable about music. And it's like, you know, I tell a lot of my young homies, I'm like, y'all need to find somebody that you listen to. Find somebody that you can understand. Find somebody that you're not gonna give a rebuttal to every word or like line they gotta tell you. Cause just like if you learn shit from people, you know what I'm saying, that you can elevate not only them, not only yourself, but like together you can merge and create shit that people can't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening with, you know, Pitchin Quarters, late night, early morning 3, Pulke, everything that me and this man have done, you know, going on tour, you know, all of this shit, man, is from us just being genuine with each other and finding and creating that vibe. And this dude, he's incredible. Smart fucking character, man, for real.
Okay. That's high
Nah,
praise.
it's
High
funny
praise.
because motherfuckers be like, I try to not be around certain people. Like people will be like, yo, why don't you listen to this music, right? And I'm like, why don't you listen to like the fucking 50 years of dope shit that exists besides the shit that just came out today that sounds exactly like everything else that they told you to listen to? And why are you asking me why I don't listen to that shit? Like, I'm busy enjoying dope shit. It's like, yo, why are you fucking hot chicks? Like, why don't you fuck fat chicks and shit? Like, that's what's in this season. Like, yo, I got hot ass chicks I'm fucking. Like, I don't need to go fuck homeless fat chicks because that's in style now. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm over here like eating filet mignons and shit. I don't gotta try White Castle. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hold on. Why do they have to be homeless?
That's what pop music is to me and shit. It's just like it's garbage, like for idiots. Like it really is. It's not meant for like people that are enjoying their fucking lives, shit, bro. Like I guarantee you, there's not one person that has their own fucking business that listens to that bullshit. Like you gotta listen to that shit because you're like working at the gas station and shit, like listening to Drake, pretending you're getting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
There are
I'm over here
people,
listening to jazz.
maybe not men, but there are women with businesses that definitely listen to Drake. I don't know too many dudes that listen to Drake, period.
Yeah.
I like 4 Drake songs, and they're from like 10, 12 years ago. Like
That's what I hear, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
all I hear about that dude. And again, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah. That's all I hear.
Oh, I appreciate him.
I mean, have you ever met women before, dude? They're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the best taste and shit. Some of them fucking me.
Well, and there you have it. I'm not touching that one. Not
He
touching.
said, "Let me go to the next. Let me go to the next."
I'm not touching that, man. I'm not. Hey, you know. Yeah. So the kickback.
I'm playing. I'm always playing around, but I'm never playing.
I love it, man. This is one of my favorite interviews ever already.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Okay, Knight, on the title track, you vividly describe Chicago, but if I'm not from here and I hear that, I'd be horrified to visit this city. What are some of the good things about the city to you?
You got me, buddy. It used to be the rent was cheap, but that shit's done too. I got like a couple friends that live here. That's okay. Rickle Benny's is decent. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, why are you here? Why are you here?
I don't like New York either, so I'm just, I'm not very fond of a lot of things.
This man's from Long Island, man. So
Yeah, Long Island's cool.
I don't know about Chicago. Drawing a blank, bro.
Man, that's a rough. Ooh, boy.
They could gangbang pretty good out here.
You should have asked me that one.
Yeah, AM, tell me some good things about Chicago, please. We're not going to tolerate the New Yorker here.
Nah, I mean Chicago, period, point blank. I've been to a million places, man, and every time I go to these places, I'm like, oh, this is great, this is lovely. And by the time 2-3 days come, I'm like, man, get my ass back home, man. It's nothing like it. The people, again, the realness, the summertime, the great vibes, like literally, man, like I was just looking at some shit the other day, like between sports, we've got like over 300 fucking like athletes that's here. The education fucking is like continuing to get better, like, you know, on the outskirts of fucking Chicago, but it's just an all around great place, man, for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I wouldn't downplay it for shit, bro. I've been to LA, it is trash. New York's okay. Fucking it's not. It's fucking.
I like LA.
He'll say he don't even like New York. Like he like fucking.
I don't even like New York.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So fucking.
I like LA for some reason. I don't even like I don't like hot weather. I guess I have friends in LA that I like.
Chicago till I die, man. Chicago till I die, man. Period, bro. Period.
Same here, bro. Same here, bro. I echo that statement. New York's a little overrated, but it has its cool stuff. New York has some cool stuff.
The thing I'll say about New York is, and this is what's gonna be hilarious because I know this guy right here is gonna have a comment for it. But like when I was going to New York and was doing shit in New York, those dudes like support each other way more than like Chicagoans do rap wise. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went out there, it was like, yo, they support each other, bro. It was like they may have not. I've heard this from other New Yorkers where they like, hey, yeah, they support each other, but at behind closed doors, they don't. They like fuck you.
It's
You
the
know what
same,
I'm
bro.
saying?
New York and Chicago's the same shit. Like I joke about it, but it's not different, bro. Like it's the same motherfuckers. It's the same. It's the same wherever you go, bro. Mexico City and fucking anywhere you go, it's the same. It's the same shit.
Mhm.
Like there's cool ass motherfuckers. There's pieces of shit. There's good ass food. There's fucking trash. You know what I'm saying? There's everywhere you go. There's great people and there's fucking terrible people, and there is good things and there's bad things. I joke like there's a lot of shit that I like about Chicago. I have a lot of great friends here. Like if the people are the peoples, if I had to say like. I always make fun of them because like Chicago motherfuckers, the only motherfuckers that never left Chicago and they know that they're the best. Like they didn't even check out. Like, yo, you know, they might have pretty good shit next door. Nah, fuck next door, bitch ass.
Well, no, that's not
But I
true.
like
That's not
that now.
true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
That
like, yo,
that
I like Chicago. Chicago motherfuckers are some of the realest motherfuckers. Like that's some real shit. Like the
that-
people in Chicago, even the pieces of shit, like them motherfuckers funny as hell.
you know
I
what
know
though?
some fucking scumbag ass motherfuckers. They're funny as hell. They're cool with
Oh,
me.
yeah, we're characters, but I feel like LA people and New York people are the same. We all got big egos. We're big cities. Nobody's as good as us. It's probably the same in Houston. I just never been there before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like I
Right.
think it's
Everybody loves their hometown.
yeah.
Everybody grandma makes the best fucking soup. Or we and like everybody's their shit's the best, bro. But
I
guess
mean,
what? All our shit ain't shit, bro.
I
Just enjoy
mean,
whatever the fuck you got. You know what I mean?
like when, hey, Nightwalker, like when we did the tour in Mexico, bro, like it was incredible. The food, the
Right.
drinks. I feel like the same tequila I would drink at here was just like, oh my god, like it was like,
Well,
oh my god.
it's also that's the same shit. It's because who you're with and the like where you're at, who you're with. Like I feel like we were all like had each other's back. We were all having a good time. Like we all,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were all experiencing a certain thing. And I mean, we were like eating good ass food too, bro.
yeah. I mean, I think building that experience, bro. Every artist, every person that I brought to Chicago has been like, whoa, the food, the people, the experience of actually being in the bar, talking to people, like it's crazy, man. And unless like I've had people from like Connecticut and shit where they're like, yo, these people are they nice. They talking at you, but they nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, hey, it's a different vibe, man. So like everybody that I brought here from Rome Streets, Crime Apple, Jamonte, Danielson, like the list just goes on and on. They all have nothing but great things to say about the city, man. So that's it. Shit, that's all, baby.
All right. Last question. When can fans expect to hear the next installment of Pitchin Quarters?
Like month and a half. I mean, realistically, it's
sometime,
what
sometime in the next 3 months.
yeah, I will go there. Okay. So it's just to break it down for people, it's Pitching Quarters, the concept, we explained it to you already, kind of we explained most of it, but so what it is it's 4 songs, all 4 quarters of 2024, you will get one EP. So that's basically what it is. So first quarter, you got this one. Next quarter, you're gonna get a second one. Third quarter, fourth quarter, you're gonna get 2 more. So, it's 4 EPs for the whole year. And again, it's just something that, me and Nightwalker, we looking forward to. Millions of questions in the world. Do y'all got the songs ready? We got some. We got features already done on them. I'm not gonna tell y'all who, you know what I mean, but we have, things set up. So it'll be more merch, a lot of more things that's popping, and like I said, there we go.
All right. AM Early Morning, Nightwalker. Thank you for joining the realhiphop.com.
Thank you for having us, bro. I love Chicago. I'm just playing with y'all, motherfucker.
It's much love and respect, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
Easy.
Peace out.
My whole life I seen the Pitchin Quarters. My whole life I seen the Pitchin Quarters. Yeah, my whole life I seen the Pitchin Quarters. Slamming dominoes, shooting dice, ain't no law and order.
I'm on the corner dodging strays. I ain't seen a cop in days. 45 on my hip for a quick trip to the corner. There's different gangs on every block and I have to cross the